And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Panthers 7, Falcons nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Oliver. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 16-yard line.
To throw is Ryan. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end.
Pass complete to Hayden Hurst. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Check, Mike 57, Mike 57. Hey, check. 21. 58.
Ryan. And that's caught by Smith. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They run. It's Gurley. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
And there's a run there by Todd Gurley. We all know he's looking to rebound from the least productive season of his career. And I think Atlanta presents him a great opportunity to do just that. They'll use him really well running it as well as catching it out of the backfield.
Gurley again here on first down. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
11. 19,
Now on 2nd and 16. Ryan airing it out, looking for Ridley. And it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. There he goes left side. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play. The pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
The conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he'll get this one up to about his 14.
21.
Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
He's brought down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Jeremy Chin. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun is Eason. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for...
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
To number 22.
Christian McCaffrey, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Panthers 21. Falcons nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Ito Smith, his first carry. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
He was tackled.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
A give to Smith out of the gun.
Ito Smith.
The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard
21-0 our score after 1.
First quarter with the score Panthers 21. Falcons nothing.
Gun. 57. Get in the right room. 57 the mic. 57 the mic.
Here's Gurley. And he goes out right around the 39. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. From the 39, Ryan got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones.
That's good.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
57 Mike 57. Stay with your man.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
19 tight. Check Mike 57. I'm coming after you.
Here's Ryan. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offense coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one goes for 24 yards.
Gain on the play. And a Panther first down.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Play action. It's Eason. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 33. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
12. First down, Carolina.
Here's Eason off the play fake. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling.
Eason's pass.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Eason on 2nd down. The quick slant caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. His pass caught at the 4. Touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. His 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Panthers add on to their lead.
You know, in golf, they often talk about playing the course and not worrying about what the other players are doing, what their scores are. That's essentially what we're seeing from this offense. They're just having fun and doing what they feel like doing today.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Oh, you got deep? He's crossing. He's checking.
Now Gurley. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
He's brought down.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Panthers' 20.
Now Ryan to the right side and complete to Hurst. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
To throw on 3rd down. Ryan looking for the end zone. And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons get a bit closer.
It is good.
The scoreboard still does not look good, but at least they polished off that goose egg.
Yeah, they've been thoroughly outplayed in the first half. Finally, a little spark of life. But it's going to take a lot more to add to that flame for them to thoroughly get back into this one.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Cannon on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
6 man. Check cross, check cross, check cross.
It's a room to maneuver. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
17 yards. And a Panther first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Eason to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Eason. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
They go play action with Eason. And he locates Walker, complete. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Eason. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
The extra point.
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left them reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And, you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
57 to Mike. Gotta do better.
Now it's Gurley. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
And there's a catch by Todd Gurley, and that has to remind us that's exactly what we've seen in him throughout his career when he's at his best. He can run it. He can catch it. He led the league in total yards from scrimmage in 2017 with nearly 3,000. Todd Gurley, when he's on point, is quite a weapon for the Atlanta Falcons.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Jeremy Chin. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd down, Ryan. And that one's complete to Gurley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, flying like dragon. Man, I'm flying past Saturn. Out of here like I ain't that savage. 44. Check, check. Check, check. 44's the mic. 44's the mic. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. 44's the mic.
Now Ryan on first down. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
We want it. Come to my world.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check it.
Now it's Ryan. Looking deep for Julio. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on first and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Here's second and 10 now from the 35.
Check, 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 check.
Right there. 54 Mike. In your face.
To throw again. Ryan airing it out, looking for Ridley. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Eli Apple. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
They'll throw on first down with Eason. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. McCaffrey trying to escape, but he cannot. They get him in the end zone, and that's a safety. So the screen pass goes backwards. That play seemed to have a potential disaster written all over it from the start.
I mean, wasn't that a tough spot on the field to make that call? You're inviting defensive linemen and linebackers to get pressure. So if one of them snips this out, you're definitely in danger, and this time it costs them 2 points.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
After the interception, here's Ryan. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the rookie Jeremy Chin. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on first and 10. A final shot before break. Eason, he'll rifle this one deep right side. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Cannon on the return. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is, don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here.
And it's third down.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
A 5-yard gain.
5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Looking deep for Jennings. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 33. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for, but it's going to be second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A first carry for Trenton Cannon. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10.
Off play action. Eason. Forced out to his left. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half and now 7 on the game. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line.
Christian McCaffrey.
And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Eason. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And this offense continues to pour it on. His first career touchdown pass, and you know, it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
Point after, right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And that is incomplete.
Ryan's pass
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
44, Mike, 44. Here we go, 54, down.
They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Jabal Sheard wreaking the defensive havoc.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brought down just shy of the goal line.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's going to ball his way in for a Panther score. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year as his guys continue to pour it on. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Panthers 49, Falcons 9.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
44, Mike.
Another carry now for Gurley. And for a 2nd straight play, just nowhere to go thanks to this Carolina defense. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
3rd and 16.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3. 22.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And now here is another interception. Dante Jackson picks it. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he had won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And some room to roam now. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And that's about the easiest decline call you'll ever have right there.
Well, it leads me to one of my pet peeves, and maybe peeves is too strong of a word. But if you're going to jump off sides, finish the play. Make sure the play ends. Don't jump off sides and stop. Because you see the net result here. If you go ahead and finish the play, you don't give up that type of yardage.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score Panthers 49, Falcons 9.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
He's not going to get me.
Try to power it in with Arma. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I just wonder if before that last play, if someone on the defense stepped in the huddle and said, we've been run over, run around, run through all game long. Can we come up with one stop right here? And on that play, they did.
McCaffrey on the toss right. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And this offense is running away with this one. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. The tackle made there by Tack McKinley.
It's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. And the throw there going to be incomplete. That was Dante Jackson, the one who got a hand in to knock it away.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
The Falcons will go for it. It's Ryan. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons. A couple of 1st downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Ryan will throw again. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
3rd and long. It's Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. He's going to take another shot here. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Play action. It's Eason. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 18. It's a Carolina 1st down.
1st down, Carolina.
On 1st down, Jacob Eason. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Tyler Davison hauling it off the edge to sack him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver. And he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down. Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on fourth down. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. From the shotgun, they run with Smith. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Just a yard on the gain there, and that leaves them with 14 yards still to go on third down.
Like any team, they would have loved to have had more yards on that run, but it looks like they just want to get to the 2-minute warning and see what they want to do after that.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he will find his man on the outside. And 20. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Troy Pride. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the...
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
And 10 at the 40-yard.
Throwing on second down, Ryan. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard.
Gurley. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 9.
Good yardage there on first down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
54 mark.
They run. It's Gurley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Panthers.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
coup for the extra point.
For the point after.
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. And that's pretty reflective of their game as a whole, as they'll remain down by a bundle. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Got his man, Robbie Anderson. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Here's Eason off the play fake. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And this one incomplete.
Eason's pass.
So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Here's Oliver. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Gurley now. Toss right. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Panthers, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they suffer their 4th loss so far. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings.
Me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got